Okay, I am testing using Restream. Now, the fun part about this is my video's not on, and I can't figure out how to enable my camera. It's not allowing me to enable my camera. So if you can hear me, this is the very, very first time I'm going live on Restream, and Restream is not allowing me to share my camera. And I don't know why. Now, the good thing is I do have Bobby Umar who's going to be joining me. So I'm going to go to my desktop webcam right now, and then we're going to figure out why. Maybe Bobby will help me with that, figuring out why it won't allow me to use my fancy webcam. Okay, it says Bobby is on the sideline saying, I am here, let me in. And I don't know where he is. Oh, I think I see him. So what do I need to do, Bobby? I see you, but I don't see allow you into the room. Where did you go live before I joined? I was going live on StreamYard, and Restream is different. Do I need to? Oh, I toggle you on. Bobby, can you
There
hear
you
me?
go. So you went live without even waiting for me.
I went live without a safety net at all. There was nothing happening on there. Thank
Okay.
you for doing this. So this is like a
Yeah.
when you have a good friend like Bobby, you can like text in the middle of the day randomly and say, "Hey, I'm doing this thing and I've never done it before. Do you have time today or tomorrow to help me?" And Bobby's like, "Yeah, absolutely. I have time right now. Like, let's do it now. Like, let's do it." So here's
Do it.
the short story. I'm changing over from StreamYard to Restream. I'm a very experienced going live, but I've not used Restream as a host yet. So Bobby graciously agreed to help me. So Bobby, it will not let me change. This is my laptop cam. So if I try to change to my fancy webcam, my camera goes off.
I mean, there's a settings button where you can switch the cameras. I'm not sure why. Hey, there's
Yeah,
Kenneth.
but
All right,
oh,
cool.
now I changed and it worked. It
Yeah,
just
yeah.
didn't
So
like me.
yeah, that's okay. And there's Kenneth.
Yeah.
He's already watching it. Kenneth, you stalker.
There
But
we
you know
go.
what?
Now
I
my
decided to. I took your event and I posted it, and now it's sharing on Facebook and my LinkedIn company page and on Twitter. So hey,
is it working for
party.
you too?
I can check actually. Let me just see here.
Okay. So, hey, if you're watching us live, I'm testing this out. This is the very first time I'm testing Restream. Everything is brand spanking new to me, and I'd love it if someone could comment and say hello, because I want to see like how in Restream do we see audience comments that are coming in. So if you're watching this, drop a comment and say hello. I see chat. Okay,
Okay, so yeah, so
Kenneth Lang in the house. So there we go.
yeah. So mine's gone live in my company page on LinkedIn, so that's there, and it's
Okay.
live on it's live on all the channels I have. So that's great.
Oh,
And
okay.
you can show Kenneth's you can show Kenneth's comments, which is great.
Okay.
And as you know that hopefully Restream will allow me to maybe sponsor me someday. But I love Restream, and I've done all the live stream stuff. So when LinkedIn Live launched, I was one of the first beta testers of it, and I used Social Live, and I used the other one that they had. They had three. I used two of them. Tried them out. I was
Hmm.
kind of like in Social Live, and then I went into StreamYard because it was free, and I tried that out too. But then I've gone to Restream, and they had a good deal to grandfather in, and now Restream is my favorite of all the ones. But Restream and
Cool.
StreamYard are probably the two most popular ones, I think.
Yeah, hear a lot of people, and I've even been hearing some of my friends leaving StreamYard to go to Restream. So, Bobby, I'm not sure if you're set up to be an affiliate for Restream. If you are, I'll use your link if I do go
Well,
to the paid version.
I had a call with the guy just on Monday, and I asked him about that. So we'll see.
Mhm.
You can also play around with the visuals, right? So like right now you're using landscape. I now do my videos portrait style because
Okay.
then I can multi-stream to Instagram and it looks better.
Hmm.
Oh, look at that! There's your slides, right? You want to talk about things?
So Q&A. So
Yeah.
that's that version of it. Summary. Oh, can I move us around? Can I put you in the? Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. You can move things around. It's kind of cool. So if
Okay.
someone's the
And then I
main
see the.
talker and you're just on the side, you can do that too, which is cool.
Okay.
You can remove and add the QR codes. You can also add a caption, scrolling caption at the bottom that just scrolls, which is kind of cool. So you
How do
just
I do
hey,
that?
follow Brenda Miller for all the best tips on LinkedIn, blah blah blah. Like that, you can do that.
Caption. Okay.
You see, there's different ones,
Oh,
right? So
ticker.
a ticker, yeah, use a
Answers.
ticker. I love the ticker. I mixed it up. I was like, hey, join TLB Club, or hey, you want a TEDx talk? Click, ping me, all that type of stuff. Ah, look at that! You got
Oh,
me. Oh.
for the win, y'all. So wait, can I keep the ticker going as I'm changing
Yeah,
navigation?
yeah.
Okay. And then I can hide the Q&A.
You know, yeah,
Okay, this is fun. So we've
yeah.
got Q&A view, we've got summary view,
Now
which
the only
is
thing we can't the only thing we can't do is that I don't think you can change to portrait view now. Once you start, it's either landscape view or portrait view. So I don't think you
okay.
can switch to portrait view now. But there is a button where there's a landscape and a portrait at the bottom when you
Okay.
before you go live and you set that up.
Oh, wait, right here. Orientation. Yeah, it says orientation selection not available when I go live. Okay, so
Right.
I can do like a big little and I can move us around. I can make us equal. I can move us back and
Whoa.
forth.
Whoa.
We can have side by side. We can give each other a high five. Right?
Okay.
Fun, fun, fun. If we had 3 people, hey, Kenneth Lang, if you're still out there and you want to join us,
Oh.
Kenneth Lang, I'm gonna try to message him and see if I can give him this link.
So
Kenneth?
the three, yeah, so three has different orientations as well, but the one that's most popular is basically three portraits across on a
Yeah.
landscape, three portraits across what it looks like. So it wouldn't be I
Okay.
wouldn't have as wide angle on my camera.
Okay. I'm gonna send you this message, Kenneth, and we're only doing this for a couple minutes, like 5 more minutes, because
Yeah.
Bobby's got to go. I got to go, but I just wanted to test something out. So if you want to join Kenneth, I just direct message you on LinkedIn with the link that you can join us inside the studio. Okay. So Bobby, when I share the link with Kenneth, is there a way that I can modify? It says create in multi-stream live video restream. Can it, when you create your events, will it rename that link or will it always just say that generic thing? Do you know?
Just have the generic thing. It's not going to change the name of your event.
Okay.
I mean,
You know what I'm talking about? And is there a way I can share the screen? Screen share. So let me go back here.
there's a screen share.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can pull this. So this is kind of familiar to me. So see how in the let me make this smaller. In the messages, it's like this restream branding.
Yeah, so no, that it's the Restream branding, but the challenge is he's gonna have to go in. Hey, there's Christopher Johnson. Uh, he's gonna have to create an account, right? So everyone who does the
Mhm.
lives with me have to create a basic account,
Okay.
and then they can join my stream. So I'm not sure Kent has an account. He'd have to right put one together and do it.
Okay.
Um,
All
but
right. So I'm
yeah,
going to stop screen sharing. Okay. Um, if kind of comes in great, but is there anything else you think is important for me to know? Any bells or whistles or anything like that?
well, the QR code and the ticker, and then
Mhm.
sharing that's the private chat and sharing the comments from people. That's like the three basic things. And also you can create and edit a bunch of them. So what I've done is I've created and set up a whole bunch of tickers, right? So I have a ticker about TLB Club, a ticker about TEDx Talks, a ticker about follow the speakers, and I have them all
Mhm.
set up. And then whenever I have new speakers in, like I'm doing a live stream in November with Shara Jones, Michelle Griffin, and possibly William Maruda. And so
Okay.
on personal branding. So I would have, hey, follow these guys. Like I would just edit it, right? The way I did when I told you and Kevin, we did one last month. I said, hey, follow Brenda,
Mm,
follow Kevin. So you have all
okay.
those things that you can set up, right?
Okay. So I just
Having you can
figured
also
out.
set up different QR codes as well. Um, the only other thing I'll mention is that when you do so I like
Mhm.
portrait mode because then when I restream it to Instagram, then it's easy to see. They see everything, which is great. And so that's a bit more complicated to live stream to Instagram and TikTok, but Instagram I've figured it out. You just have to basically with Instagram, you have to open up Instagram on your desktop and then input this code, and then it's
The
there
code.
live
Okay.
while
Yeah.
you but you can't close it until you're done. So it's just a weird thing, but I can explain that some other time
Okay.
to you.
I'm familiar with that because we have that in StreamYard. So there's a lot of parallels here, things you do in StreamYard
Okay.
stream. It's kind of like when you go to your favorite grocery store, but it's in a different town. You know they sell pie and coffee. You just don't know what aisles the pie and the
Yeah.
coffee are in.
Yeah.
Hmm?
And then the other thing
Okay.
I'll say is that when there's four speakers in portrait mode and you put the
Mhm.
comments on the screen, it covers up the bottom person. I gave Restream the feedback around that. I'd like to
Yeah.
avoid that, but I let people know when I have four speakers that someone will be covered up for like 5-10 seconds while I share a comment from somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying,
So
like, if I went like this, if they had longer comments, it would cover you?
well, I mean, some people are really long comments, so if someone added a super long comment, it would take up a lot of space,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
So it would cover a lot of like right the way it's coming in now, it would definitely cover me. It can cover my bottom of my face if they had a
So
big
this
one.
is interesting. It says, "New comments will display here." So how do I get the comments over there?
Well, now you're looking at an over. So now you have a comment overlay, which I
Mhm.
don't usually do because you never know if people are going to comment. But I like to control the comments, to be honest. But yeah, you can have the comments overlay on the side like you did right now. But I usually don't do that. I remove them.
But what does that
I
mean?
just so every comment that's showing up is going to show up here on the side of us while we're talking.
Okay.
You can
But
remove that.
I still have to enable them?
You just you just enabled the overlay of comments.
Mhm.
So go back and turn off overlay so that this is not showing up here on the right side.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
So
I
now
just
they're going
control. That's
underneath,
right.
but when I put it, shouldn't the comments go over on the right-hand side?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
You're dabbling in areas I haven't dabbled in yet.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, Bobby, so you could make it up as you go along and I'd be like, "Oh, okay." I'd be like, "All right, that's maybe it's like a new comment." So let me try this. I'm
Hold,
going to put
hold
the
on.
overlay on. No, cuz Sarah just added a comment and
Yeah.
Sarah's comment, does anyone know why the chat overlay where it says new comments will display here, it's not showing up on there? I
Yeah,
don't know.
go
Okay.
back to go back. Sorry, go back to our bigger one side by side.
Like this?
Yeah. Take put Sarah Clay's comment there and see how much of my
Okay.
face it covers. Oh, okay, that's not bad. You had
Okay.
put us over to the side for a second. Can you just do that?
Put it over to the side like this?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So that's not terrible. It covers up a little bit, but she has a longer
Yeah.
comment. I was just curious how big it would be.
Oh,
So
okay.
the longer the comment, it could cover. But again, it's there for a minute or like a few seconds. No one cares.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see in if there's anything else in here. So I see design, that's familiar. Captions, I see, and you can only have captions or comments. You can't do both, which is good. QR codes, that's interesting. Does this work? Could somebody try this QR code and just tell me in chat, does it work? Like hold up. Like from my view, Bobby, it's hidden and I can't see it, but I could probably go on LinkedIn right now and I could see the QR code, right? I can't
Yeah, I
move the
see it.
position of
I
it
see it.
though.
It's right above my face. I see it.
It is, but, like, for me, there's, like, a timestamp over top of it, so
Yeah,
I can't
yeah, I see the timestamp too, but it's not covering the black part of the code, right? So if I did it
so if I hold
right now,
over the QR code, I would be able
I'll
to
do it
open
right
it
now.
too?
See, I can get there, and it takes me to takes
No, it's
to
not working for me.
takes me to
Oh,
some
it says
person called.
someone scanned the QR code. That's fun.
That was me. Yeah, I know. Isn't that fun when that happens? So I just
Yeah.
scanned it. I love getting the notification, and I don't think the audience sees that. You see it, and you can have this great. It takes me to some weird page called Miller Marketing. I don't know who that is, so I'm just gonna delete.
And there's still the same, like, 20-second-ish delay that you get from going live to when they see the comments, is that right?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I
Hmm.
actually never checked that.
Yeah, it looks
20
like there
second
is.
delay? That's a long delay.
I don't know. I tested this out, and
I don't
that's
think
part of the reason I do intros and outro videos. Can you upload intro and outro videos in the free version? Do you know?
you can. Oh, someone else scanned the QR code. Look at that. Nice.
Where do you do the upload? Is that under design? Video clips? Okay, I'm gonna try a quick video clip. I might hide us when I do that. Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so that's where I would upload. And then backgrounds are just what's behind us. Hide chat overlay. So if I change the look of the background, I can have different
Oh,
colored background. I'm gonna have some pie in here, some slices of pie or something,
you're gonna have a
right?
lot of bells and whistles. Way more than me,
Mm.
anyways. I'm
So
so
I can
basic.
also upload if I do a screen like I just did a screen capture earlier, and I can upload a screen capture, I think, in here too.
You know?
There it is. There's me looking at Bobby earlier. Oops, I can't do that navigation thing. There it goes. Oh, now I just hid you from here. Okay. What other questions do I have?
Sarah's
Caption.
you are on the free version, yes?
Yeah, I am. Yep. I always
So
like to do things free first before
yeah.
deciding
So
whether or not to upload.
the other thing to keep in mind, though, if I recall, if you do the free version and you make an event, it's going to show the first line will be the introducing the event. The second line is going to be, "Hey, check out Restream and learn about blah blah blah." So
Yeah.
I would often go and edit that
Okay.
out. So
Wait, in the free version, you're saying you can edit the name?
no, what I'm saying is when you go to where the events are that you created, did it
Yeah.
say did it give you well I can look for
Well,
it.
if I click on go back, will it close this
No, don't
stream?
go back. Don't go back. I'm just gonna check for
Okay.
you myself. Okay, and I'll show you what I
Don't
see.
touch anything, Brenda Muller.
Don't
I'm
touch
talking to
that
myself in the third
dial.
person. Don't touch anything.
Yeah.
Debating out about
And
whether to go back to Zoom is what kind of says. And there is a way, or at least there used to be a way to go live on Zoom and then go LinkedIn Live, but it was really complex and it didn't have all the bells and whistles. Um,
shoot.
I don't know if I'm recommending that or not.
Hold on. Look at those nice people joining us today. It's so nice. Do, do, do. Okay. Just give me a second. I'm looking for it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
And we
that
are
didn't
just
happen.
testing out. This is not a
Okay.
overly perfectly produced
So the
segment.
one, yeah, so the one on your profile personal page didn't really add the um, thing. So I'm going to check Miller Marketing just for a second here and see what shows up there.
Can I rename it while we're in here?
No, no, I don't think so.
I don't want to
Let's
mess
see.
anything up because if you
No,
mess things
so
up. Sarah, there's 3 channels. I'm right now live on YouTube, LinkedIn under my personal profile, and Facebook under my business page for Meller Marketing. So it looks like I'm
okay,
live.
so it didn't happen what I was saying. So that's fine.
No.
So like
Okay.
so I've seen this where when I post it, she has a one liner promoting Restream, which I don't prefer to
Mm.
have. But yours didn't do that. Maybe because it was short. You only had a two liner. Hey, join my thing with Bobby, and that was it.
Mm.
And then Canada's saying debating whether to go back to Zoom or do Restream. This is look, guys, like this is the
Mhm.
type of questions that I answer in the video strategy live stream we did just a couple weeks ago with Alex Miner and Ratuja Bandi and Chris Anderson. And it's all stuff I answer
Mhm.
in TLB Club. I've tried all the different live stream things, and I also did live stream from Zoom calls as well. And out of all the ones I've done, and I think at this point now I've done 6 of them, Restream is my favorite because it has way more tools and bells and whistles. The multi-streaming thing is really good, and yeah, so there's lots of reasons why I like it better. I still have done the odd Zoom one. Control the QR cards. You can't control the showing of the comments. You can't
Yeah.
do that via Zoom. Only Zoom can you just show the people, you show your screen, and that's it. So
Yeah.
it's better to do it in Restream because you have all the other things you can do, like showing the comments and the ticker.
Mhm.
So I would say just do it there. Even if you Zoom call running, that's fine. But
Mhm.
I think it's better to actually have the Restream
Yeah.
because you can still share slides in Restream too, right? Like you're getting them on a video call, and that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Bobby. I think I'm good. So thank
Okay.
you for graciously making yourself available. I feel like I want to say I owe you, but I feel like we always help each other back and forth. So you know where to find me when you need me for whatever you need next,
Yeah,
right?
man. Thanks. I appreciate it. I say, hey, everybody, go check out my post today. If you're watching, go check out my post today. I talked about the LinkedIn local meetup last night, shared photos. It was very, very exciting. So go check that out. Help me out. Help a brother out while I go
Help
grab some lunch.
a brother out. All right. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you for your help. I really
Thanks,
appreciate it. You enjoy
guys.
your lunch. And I want to thank everyone for watching today as well. Now, Bobby, can I remove you? I think I can remove you, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm going to
can.
take you off and then I'm going to go solo just for a minute as I wrap up. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Take care. Okay, so I'm kind of testing out how to remove someone from the stream as well. And this is just me very impromptu testing out going live. I'm moving over from StreamYard. Have been having a lot of technical issues and hiccups with lately, and I've been hearing really great things about Restream. So I've canceled my paid StreamYard account. I'm moving into the free Restream right now. If things go well, I'll probably pay to upgrade. But right now, I always like to just test the free version first before going live. So if you happen to be catching this, whether it's live or in playback, do let us know. Yeah, Sarah, I'm just testing like everything out on here and having a fun time kind of navigating and going through. I always like to do this if I'm going to try a new technology, a new something or other. I always like to try to find somebody who's done it before and then have them come in with me like my friend Bobby did today, so I could test out, so I could ask questions, almost like he's the guide walking me through the dark hallway that I've never been through before. I don't know where the doors are and where there's things on the floor I need to step over. So working with someone like Bobby is a really great thing. And he's such a great friend. I reached out to him probably about a half hour ago and I said, I'm thinking about doing this. Let me know if you have some time today or tomorrow. He's like, I have time now. So we just jumped on a real quick impromptu. With that said, I need to do some wrap up because I am working on launching a webinar and a course right now. And I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. I do want to try to do a screen share as I conclude this presentation for today. So I'm going to share the screen. I will sign off. I'm going to leave, let's see, in the design, I need to figure out where the QR code is because what I'm going to do is just test this out and I'll leave this in on the background. So I'll just say join the recipe and I'll put this link into the chat. This will be the QR code that will accompany what I am going to share on screen. And I'll leave that up for about a minute and then I'm going to close it off. All right, here we go. Screen share. And thank you all so much for your test here today. Have a great afternoon.